Why Radio Podcasts. Why Radio Podcasts are produced by students from Waiheke High School Media Studies. For more information on our show, check us out at www.waihekeradio.org.nz/yradio. Are we actually on? What are we talking about? This is our segment called Culture on the Spectrum, and this week I think we're talking about celebrities and how would you explain it, Taylor?
Just like businesses, like side hustle things besides their like actual like.
Bro, how's it a side hustle when you're making like $1 billion?
I know.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
boredom.
Boredom.
It's just like like.
Just that little bit extra money.
There's Bryan Cranston and I've forgotten
Jesse Pinkman.
Aaron Paul.
Who's Bryan Cranston? Is he a YouTuber?
He's Walter White.
Walter White, and also
the dad of Malcolm in the Middle.
Yep.
Walter White owns like a heap of businesses.
Yeah.
He very famously cooked a lot of meth, but then he made tequila.
Yeah. He owns a tequila company.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what? Jason Momoa owns a vodka company.
Oh my!
This guy from Breaking Bad owns a tequila company.
Both the guys, they did a collaboration.
Yeah, they're like
Ryan Reynolds owns gin company.
Aviator Gin, yeah.
Who else did we have?
Mark Wahlberg.
What does he own?
The infamous Wahlburger.
But no, does he own a booze company as well?
He might do. He also does. He takes. It's either sponsor or it's his own company called like Munsable. And so he'll like post videos of him like fully kitted up in this like designer outfit. But yeah, I think another main one would be The Rock, who owns both an energy company called Zoa, and so they do like energy drinks and stuff. And then another one which I think is also tequila. It's called. Does anyone have the name?
Not too sure. No.
Nope.
So. This is kind of, I mean, I get, so basically what happens is you get to a point where you can actually use your celebrity to promote something that you don't really have, it's not like you have, like I take this for example, you have some scotch, right? And, in the past, the brand or the story would be like, Scottish family's been making scotch for 600 years and they're crafted in oak barrels. But what's Jason Momoa got? He's got like he's got some potato alcohol that he's jammed in a bottle and added a couple of packs of Raro to make it kiwi flavored, and then it's not like the product is actually anything that's like
what, related to him.
Well, yeah, or even not related to him, but it's just like cheap alcohol with their name stuck on it.
Yeah, I mean it's about the experience of getting it. So when the other co-hosts of the show, William and Taylor, went off to Wahlburger, the reason they were going was not for good food. It was because of the infamous, I think, sauce called Wahl Sauce, named after Mark Wahlberg himself.
What's in this sauce?
It's actually a very well-rounded sauce. There's loads of different things. I think.
Taylor, did you go?
I did go with William. Not too sure the actual list of the ingredients, but it was quite a like sweet sauce.
It's very mayonnaise heavy, I believe.
This was the other day.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like just recently?
Yeah, just the other day during our career taster days. Afterwards, we went down to Wahlburger. Didn't get a burger because we already spent a bunch of money, and the burgers are actually quite expensive. But the promotional images weren't up to par with the price range.
Are you? Yeah. You didn't think it matched up?
Yeah, no. Like there was like stuff spilling out at the bottom. The presentation was really.
What kind of influence do you think Marky Mark, his AKA Mark Wahlberg? What kind of? You think has he had any kind of like hand in the design of these burgers, or what about the Funky Bunch?
I don't think he really cares.
You don't think? I know. Bunch are disconnected from the franchise
the
now.
Funky Bunch not part of it.
Isn't Mark Wahlberg vegan?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. The staple burger of this thing is the Impossible Burger, which is like
using Impossible beef. So yeah.
Yeah, it's
I've been watching this TV show on Disney about Ryan Reynolds owning this football club, right?
Oh, is it Wrexham?
Yeah, Wrexham.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter or something the other day, or should I say, the social media app formerly known as Twitter.
X.
And there was some post about how Ryan Reynolds is actually like a billionaire, like a multi-billionaire. He owns like Wrexham. He owns a booze company as well.
Mhm.
So these guys are pretty much just using their celebrity brands as like to front like companies, right?
Yeah, but what's interesting is like in contrast to someone like Conor McGregor, who was because apparently like UFC fighters don't actually get much money for, I guess, what they're doing. Like, you know, it's like months and months or even years of training to then get like beat up for a night.
Yeah,
and then
that's
just recover.
probably that's your one payout, right? You
And,
you win or lose, and then you're like, okay, I'm on the dole.
Exactly.
Till the
So
next fight.
he makes his, I think it's whiskey, to make up for that. But then someone like Ryan Reynolds, who's already a really famous actor, like they don't. It's like kind of like it's like an excess of money.
Gazillionaire.
I don't know what movies Mark Wahlberg has been in recently. I'm not sure if this is like a
I
thing
can't.
to
Yeah.
get more money, but yeah.
He's also been running this campaign. It was like a while ago. I mean, I saw it on the For You page. He was like, he's filming himself in like a church and stuff, and he's always like, "Stay prayed up."
He's very religious,
And
yeah.
that's-
Is he
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg?
He is,
Yeah,
he
he
is.
Really?
Which is very strange because then like if you like go back to like the Ted 2 character, it's
yeah.
like, yeah.
And I think that like correlates to some like business endeavor
Possibly, yeah.
he's going with.
Ted 2, was that his last like film appearance, you think? We
I
could
think
look
it's
him
his
up,
last like well-rounded
Yeah.
film.
Jamie,
like-
pull it up.
I only remember him from those Planet of the Apes. How do you spell Wahl? W-A-H-L.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see if grab him on the Wikipedia. It usually gives us like a what do you call it, a filmography or something.
Mm.
Where's the filmography? Here we go. Filmography. I love that word. It's not doing too well. No, wait, that's a discography. Well, here we go. Filmography. Okay. 2000. Actually,
quite a
still
few
in there. 2023, The Family Plan. No one ever heard of.
Nope.
Father Stew and
so.
Uncharted. 2022.
He was
Family
in
Plan.
he was
Last
in
thing I've heard on here.
Uncharted. That was with Tom Holland as well, based off the games.
Which
oh, that went
Oh, wait.
horribly.
I haven't
yeah.
seen it, but I heard it was.
What was it
Uncharted
called?
movie.
Pretty
It's called
Family-
Uncharted. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's in 2022.
There's a whole
yeah.
problem with casting because basically his
Right.
character is like supposed to be like 10, 20 years older
Yeah.
and like gray hair and stuff.
I don't
He's supposed to be
recognize
kinda-
any of these things, man. Transformers, The Last Night,
Yeah,
Patriot.
ba- ba- ba-
Daddy's
ba, you
Home.
keep
In
it.
fact, the last one I actually kind of even remember here is Deepwater Horizon, and that's like 2016.
Mark Wahlberg fell off.
I wonder what happened to the Funky Bunch. That was the name of his band, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was called Mark. It was called Marky Mark and the Fun. Oh, here we go. Wahlberg's a Catholic, and it's described as religion as the most important part of his life. He goes to mass twice on Sundays. He fervently supports same-sex marriage, despite the church opposition. He
Wait.
apologized to Pope Francis over the crude film jokes he made in the film Ted.
There we
Oh
go.
my gosh.
He's reformed.
In 2017, he sought forgiveness from God for playing a porn star in Boogie Nights.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So in New Zealand, with I don't know if like I'm sure Wahlburgers all around the world, but in New Zealand, like choosing to be like a church or like a Christian religious thing, it like allows you to have tax
Tax
cuts. I
break,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So
What?
maybe he's. I'm not
Churches
sure
don't
how
pay
related
tax.
his religion is to the Wahlburger, but I
Yeah.
believe he could be using that
As a
to-
front.
Yeah.
To
Because
get-
when Taylor and William went in there, they went in around 3:00. It was dead. It was empty. No one there. So they got amazing service. I hear.
So where
William-
is it? It's not. It's like it's a takeaway joint, right?
By the viaduct, it was yeah, I mean, all the promotional imagery like plastered all over the walls were just like from their opening day when they were like bound to have a bunch of people and
Yeah.
stuff. There was like a bar. I didn't see too
There's a
much of
bar?
the interior. Like we just went out, had
Yep.
our fries with the
There's a
sauce
bar
and
in the
stuff.
restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there was.
So is it like a
There was bar.
restaurant or a takeaway place?
It's not a takeaway. No, it's like quite like a.
You
it
sit
was
down.
quite
It's a
fancy. It was
sit-down
like
restaurant.
quite.
It just
I
sounds
have
like
like a little.
And did you guys?
English pub.
So what did you guys get anything?
We just had we had a truffle fries, Parmesan truffle fries. That was really nice.
That's pretty standard, though.
And
I mean,
then-
come on.
Mm.
And then we
What-
had a chicken salted fries. We just wanted like something cheap to like.
did you
test
ask for the
sauce with.
wall source?
We did. We
Oh,
did.
Directly
And?
for it?
My.
We paid $1.50 extra to get the wall sauce twice. So we had
Ooh,
two
okay.
bottles there. This is like the outside of the building of William there.
Oh, this is a picture of
Looking
William. Maybe we
good.
should
Oh,
we'll put
let's
this
see.
on the website when we podcast this fantastic episode.
It can be the thumbnail.
Wahlburgers. Oh, I see. So it is more like a kind of a sit-downy thing. And William had some of the sauce.
He did. He had. I think he might have the sauce in his possession right now.
Oh, you
outside.
Jamie,
serious?
pull in the sauce.
Oh, my.
Bring it into
bro,
the
we
room.
should've
Yeah,
brought that
bring
in.
in the sauce.
Yeah, William kind of looks like he's on the sauce in this picture, to be honest.
Yeah, he's like blinded by the sun.
You sort of have to be to go to the
He's
Wahlburger.
blinded by the,
You know
the
what I mean?
Wahlburger.
That's the only way they let you in.
Is
He's
this
very handsome.
This restaurant is kind of a new to Auckland.
Not too sure.
So who else do you think we could see start up a restaurant in Auckland?
I don't know. To be honest, I've never seen one, at least for restaurants wise. Because the thing is, Ryan Reynolds and like Jason Momoa, they're like, it's not an establishment. And since he started up a restaurant, you're kind of relying on someone to run that restaurant. Because you know how you can have a restaurant, but then you have to buy like the name.
Yeah,
and you like run the franchise through the restaurant.
I mean, okay. How about this for a question? Like we can kind of go around, like if if there's any celebrities out there listening, which I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
What would you guys really like to see? Like, I'm thinking, like, for me, maybe like the Momoa
sausages.
mince and cheese could be something that I would go for. The Momoa mince and cheese. Taylor, what about you? Who would you like to see, and what would you?
I don't have anyone I'd like to see really, but like
a product though.
I feel like. I don't know, even with like the recent controversies, Mr. Beast getting a Beast Burger in New Zealand, because he visited New Zealand recently, Australia as well. I feel like that's like something that'll come.
So Beast Burger
at some point.
Ozzy, what about who would you like to see? What kind of product from who?
I'm really not sure.
Who's
Bryan Cranston, crystal meth.
Brian. Okay, I mean that could be that. That lolly that got. Did you guys hear the story about the meth that accidentally got passed out by the downtown mission because it was in lollies that someone had donated?
Really?
Oh my god! It's actually like blowing up right now. The New York Times had an article about it. Maybe. Someone's accidentally donated all these lollies. And they got put in food packages, but the lollies turned out to be like these, have 3 grams of crystal meth each, which is enough to kill you.
I don't think they accidentally did that.
No, but it must be like thousands of dollars worth of crystal meth. But anyway, so yours.
But
who's your favorite musician? You think? Could you see someone branding
Eminem enchilada?
Eminem, hell no.
The Eminem enchilada, like a frozen enchilada from Eminem.
Hot Pocket, yeah, I'd love that. I would love. I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's a cryptocurrency based on the Bitcoin thing, Solana.
Solana, yeah.
I would love like a Slurf style sausage sizzle, possibly outside of Countdown. That's where they'd start out.
Are you pumping Slurf on the radio?
I might be.
You might be. A Slurf sausage sizzle. I think the whole meme coin thing should move into sort of cheesy food products as well.
It should, because that's your target audience, right?
Yeah.
You need something that can get Cheeto dust on your shirt and stuff, right?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I think, but yeah, if you start off small, and then also I'm going to be requesting 10% of your profits from Slurf coin.
Sure.
But yeah.
What about any New Zealand celebrities that we could see sort of crossing over?
I don't know. Name me New Zealand
like an All Black or something.
Edmund Hillary.
No, but Ed Hillary's dead.
Yeah, I forgot.
What about the Richie McCaw?
Yeah, I was gonna say that he had I don't know too much about it, but he had some.
Did he?
He had a whole thing with Weet-Bix. Well, I remember that.
Oh, that's always on the Weet-Bix.
No, I feel like there was something else though that he had
I feel like he would sell like life improvement books.
Yeah.
But how-to books with Richie McCaw.
Yeah.
How to lose? How to win All Blacks rugby games? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or how to
World Cups.
How to hook up?
What?
With Richie McCaw?
I mean, I said World Cups, but that's on you.
Oh, World Cup. So Ozzy said he would buy the Hook Up book by Richie McCaw.
Only if it's a book on how to hook up with Richie McCaw.
I think he's married. I don't know if he'd sell that, but
what about the Olympics? You got the Dame Carrington. What's her name? First name Carrington. Lisa Carrington. She's the most decorated New Zealander as far as gold medal. Didn't you watch any of the Olympics?
No, I didn't.
I've just seen the breakdancing, the penis on the pole.
What? I saw the breakdancing, the Australian breakdancer.
Yeah.
Did you see her interview? And she was saying that
Reagan.
She was she did ball dancing and almost every other kind of dancing besides breakdancing.
But apparently I had also heard that she had won some breakdancing competitions.
She has.
And also she's an academic. She writes about breakdancing. And it was actually that her performance was actually kind of a form of protest at the kind of Olympification of breakdancing. Because someone even linked to the paper that she wrote. The Raygun could come out with some kind of
What, Reagan?
Raygun. No, the breakdancer. Raygun.
I thought you meant
Is
Reagan.
her name Raygun?
Isn't it Raygun?
Like President Reagan?
No, the breakdancer. Her name was Raygun.
What are you talking about?
What was her name then?
I have no idea.
He doesn't.
Like
have it.
ray gun, like Black Ops Zombies
he's got
ray
it, he's
gun.
got it.
Taylor's trying to put sound effects now on the radio show. Anyway, the final. What time is it? We got. We should probably. Well, we got a little bit longer. I mean, the one other thing you guys were. You came in saying you wanted to talk about Mr. Beast's business enterprises, but is he like officially canceled yet or what?
No, he's a big. He's like the biggest YouTuber.
Yeah,
and stuff, and he has like Mr. Beast burgers. He has Feastables going. So like,
what's a Feastable?
A Feastable
It's
is kinds
really
of
bad
chocolate.
chocolate
bars.
But it's American chocolate, so you know.
It's pretty.
And that's a
bad.
little spin-off that Mr. Beast had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing about that was like to make it better than what's the chocolate called? Hershey's.
Oh, Hershey's.
But then they did this like whole redesign of the chocolate, like new flavors, kind of like remastered it. But now it's pretty much just like identical to Hershey's.
So
apparently.
Hershey's. It turned out that Hershey's was actually the best.
Yeah,
And
like that was like a big thing with.
So
with
what was this
marketing
thing
that.
about trying to like beat Hershey's?
That was just like the kind of marketing thing. He was like, "We want to make chocolate better than Hershey's."
Oh god.
Is
Buy
that hard?
Feastables.
Is that
Doesn't
really
it-
hard?
Does it get
That's not really an
does Mr.
accomplishment.
Beast? I mean,
Yeah.
when do you kind of get to the point where you're like, this is not really.
I feel
I've
like
done
he
all the
should've-
things now, and
Yeah, like
I've helped out the poor kids. I made the wells.
100 wells,
We
you
did
know.
the thing with the Korean game show thing. Now, I mean,
they hit like 300 million subscribers, right?
Yeah, he's
Holy.
surpassed
Yeah.
T-Series, and T-Series was just like a giant. It's like
that
that's
was a
like,
big company.
It's an Indian song
Indian,
production
yeah.
company. Yeah.
I mean, the other thing that we had a little bit of a conversation about in class the other day was that, when you get to that huge point, like, you just kind of like walking a weird edge, where eventually
itching.
you're gonna make a mistake,
Yeah.
and or someone's gonna find something from your past, and because of your celebrity, it's that bad thing is just gonna be amplified
because
beyond your control.
there's just
So-
so many people that are like viewing what you do.
Yeah.
And so even if you prove it, like half of them might not even see that. Like,
But it's
So
almost
just gonna
like you
continue going
kind
on.
of like you kind of wish that some of these people would be like, okay, you're kind of there. Maybe you should just stop now and go get a wife and have a couple of kids and just
Yeah.
spend the money. Like, because otherwise you're just tempting like fate, right? It's
What
like
about flying
Icarus.
too
It's
close
like
to the sun? Yeah,
eventually
yeah.
you just you going. It's like, dude, stop. You're gonna, and that's what happened to Beast,
Mr.
right?
Beast's fall off was foretold.
Well, I mean, it's an
A
ancient
tale
kind
as
of.
old as time.
As old as
Stay on
Icarus.
YouTube too long,
was
you're gonna
bound to
kill a kid
happen.
at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Anyway, we better wind this this conversation up. That was vaguely interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Y Radio Podcasts. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app and check us out online at www.waihekeradio.org.nz/yradio.